So what about if Michael feels, this was my suggestion to Michael in that video that I made, if he feels that his arm is going down,
Hmm.
how about going completely below the table? Because we've seen that the referees will allow that for at least a couple of seconds before they foul you. If he goes completely below the table, he will be able to crack Ongarbaev's wrist. Take one foul. Second time, the ready go happens. Oh, it's going down again. It's going down again. Go completely below the table once again. Crack his wrist open. Because when you're above the table in a king's move, all of the load is on your bicep and it is going to hurt for Michael. When you go below the table, it kind of becomes about joint and leverage. And that is easy. We have seen that, like, when two people are in a hook and one sees that it is going down, they immediately go below the table and the opponent's wrist almost always opens up. So that way, would you suggest that Michael take 2, 3, 4 fouls that way and lose 2 rounds just to open his wrist every time?
You know what? I would suggest Michael to do whatever he has to do to win. Like everything, under the table, above the table, behind, beside, whatever he needs to do, he needs to take this win. And I think that would be also a good strategy because, as you said, if you get tired and you see, going under the table, you can crack Kydyrgali wrist and you can come up and do something with it. Might be actually a good strategy.
Yeah, if you can see that you're losing anyways, and Engin might shoot MMT during the match. That's what I also said, that if Michael does that, he's going to piss everyone from the fans, probably going to piss Engin Terzi as well. It is going to be bad for Michael. He's going to be hated. But still, I believe that it may be better for him compared to the mindset, the haunting in his mind that he's going to get after losing to a 105 kg guy. Yes, Michael is also going to be 105 kg, but I don't think he has ever lost to a 105 kg guy in last like 10 years. This will be the
Yeah,
first time.
yeah. I also don't remember last time Michael was 105. I think yeah. But man, you feel the excitement like when a big event is coming and the days are like I really count the days. I cannot wait for it. It's amazing when you're a fan of the sport.
Man, I'm thinking about these crazy ideas. I want Michael to win so bad. So bad. If somebody watches my videos and like Pradeep is saying Michael's stable IQ is not high, Michael's getting his wrist opened in that match, he needs to do this ugly king's move.
Uh-huh.
They might think that I hate Michael, but no.
Yeah.
I'm suggesting these things because first of all, I do believe that they may be needed. I think for sure Michael will need this because I don't have much doubt in my mind that Ongarbaev will take Michael's hand.
Hmm.
Like if you were to bet on it, like what would you say? Who takes who?
Wow.
Who takes the
Well,
hand?
the thing I would say, do you think Michael rising and pronation wouldn't be enough to keep it at least not fully opened?
No. If Michaels gains some position, that will be near the pad. In
Mm.
center, till this point, about half side on losing side, I think Ongarbaev will have full hand control.
Yeah, absolutely. But I was thinking as he goes lower, like as Michael goes lower, I think that's where his rising and pronation might be able to at least straighten the wrist of Kydyrgali or might even open it. At the lower he goes, the more favor is Michael, of course. But yeah.
And the difference between the past and now is you can watch all of Michael's matches in WL. The first thing he did is like hit with the go, and as soon as the go happened with the first hit, he went below the table and his shoulder was like at the table line. Now what Michael is doing is like the ready go happens, he hits like in a normal arm wrestling position, and when he sees that it is going down, then he goes down. I
That
think
is
that's the mistake that Michael is making. If he has to go down anyways, why not do that straight away right after the go?
Yes, that is true. That is true.
All of the matches, the Dave Chaffee match, the Devon Lett match, the Marcio Barboza match, the Nick Zina match, all of the WL matches, you can see as soon as the referee says go, within like zero point 0.5 seconds, Michael is below the table. But now
Yes.
you can see Michael for the first 5 seconds is trending straight up. Like he's not going below the table and then he's dipping below. So I think that is what is hurting him.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Man, oh man. And I know Michael got a lot of hate in the past for the King's move because I met him quite a few times and we spoke about a little bit about this and like that thing bothered him. Like a lot of people hated him for the King move and trolled him online and he kind of tried to convert his style into not a full King move. But Devin is always saying just do your thing, go King move, dip below as you can and just win. The most important thing is just you winning. So maybe Michael needs to do that. Maybe to help to the haters and do what you have to do just to win.
Yeah. So your final prediction. I know you said in the beginning, like in percentage wise, who has how much chances of winning?
I would give it 60 to 65% to Michael. Yeah.
I also think I would also say maybe 55% Michael, 45 Kydyrgali. If Michael's bicep was not injured, I would have probably given 70% to Michael, just because I think stylistically, physically, it is a perfect matchup. I said that Michael is a bigger human being. Somebody mentioned that how can you say that both are 105 kg? But Michael is someone who normally, on a normal day, gains or loses like 5 kg in a day. So after Michael like rehydrates himself after the weight cut, he is easily going to be 250 pounds. So he's about already 213, 14 kilos when he's competing. And Ongarbaev, I think just by looking at Ongarbaev, I don't think he is ever above 105 kg. I don't think he needs to cut any weight.
Man, Kydyrgali is weird. Like when you see him in real life, he doesn't look like an athlete. He doesn't look like buffed or built or anything. He's just like normal skinny dude, let's say. But yeah, that guy pulls like a beast. Like a beast. Doesn't look like it, but he's a monster on the table.